Welcome to the Iowa City area fall tour. I'm your host, Realtor Rick with LePicRager Realtors, and we are down West Winds Drive, one of my favorite streets because I live here. So we are going to spend a lot of time in Coralville and North Liberty because I haven't really shown you those parts of town. It is November 7th, beautiful fall day. It's 67 degrees. It's supposed to potentially snow tomorrow, so winter is coming and fall is still here. So yes, might be one of the last nice days to ride with the top down. And hopefully the camera holds up again. Whoa! This one too. Okay, I gotta drive carefully so that we capture everything and hopefully we have no technical difficulties. We are gonna go down some weird roads, so I do hope that my equipment holds up. So we are on Melrose Drive. We just passed West High School to the south here. We are going west on Melrose. This street gets super busy on Hawkeye game days because Melrose Street takes you all the way down to Kinnick Stadium. So everybody who comes in or leaves the city for football goes through here. So expect heavy traffic on this street, on this way during football games. But we're going to go through Walnut Ridge, which is one of the fanciest neighborhoods in town. Now, when we're talking $1 million houses in Iowa City, you're gonna find them here. So it's one of the highest prices per square foot in the area over here. Am I recording? Yes. All right, just making sure I'm recording. That would be funny if I did all this and then I wasn't recording, huh? So again, Walnut Ridge, big residential area, lots of houses ranging from late 80s to brand new construction later on. So this neighborhood starts in Iowa City where we turned over back on Melrose, and then it goes to Coralville through Camp Cardinal. Again, then there's some newer faces up where we're going by. Some lovely speed humps. And again, just the beautiful fall setting. Ooh, maybe the temperature's dropping. Now it's 65 degrees according to my car, so. It's about 3:15 p.m. We just had daylight savings on Sunday, so it now gets dark at 5 p.m., which we love. But again, beautiful neighborhood over here. And I just love the colors of fall here in the Midwest in Iowa City. It's just gorgeous. I was debating if I should do this like last week, but I said today's the last day to do it because, you know, one day the trees look beautiful, the next day they're all bald. And with the weather coming up this weekend, I said today's the day. So again, November 7th. Helps you appreciate the colors because they don't last. They last a couple of weeks. Again, we're driving through Walnut Ridge, big high-priced residential neighborhood in Iowa City. Love that house. I don't know if y'all can see it over there, but beautiful house. Look at those trees. They're so gorgeous. I meant to do this earlier in the day, but I guess there was like someone driving around downtown with a gun. I don't know. I said I'm gonna wait a little bit. I didn't see an update on that, so we'll see. And it was like sunny earlier, but then this cloud came over. Which is fine. I don't mind an overcast day, but I wanted y'all to see the colors in the sunlight, but oh well. Was I supposed to go that way? No, I don't think so. Okay, we're coming up on a very interesting house that looks like a bank, but it's a house. It's just my opinion. Now, as long as we stay on Kennedy Parkway, we'll be good. Are we on Kennedy? We are. Okay, we're good. So now we're going into the newer part of Walnut Ridge. I'm not even sure if it's still Walnut Ridge over here, but this is where the newer houses are. Ugh. Right here is Borlaug elementary school here, on the west side of Iowa City. Sorry, I'm making sure that my phone here doesn't fall. And this is gonna spit us out here on Camp Cardinal Boulevard. One of my favorite drives this time of year because the colors are beautiful. And now we're in Coralville. We might see a little bit of traffic. It is Friday. There is a football game tomorrow. So some people might be coming into town now, you know, they stay overnight. Like I mentioned in previous tours, football is a big deal around here because it's one of our major events. And yep, we're coming up here. Here's the post office, the Coralville post office. James Boulevard here is a little shortcut that spits you out of further down 2nd Street. Here we are on the Coralville Strip here, aka 2nd Avenue, or 2nd Street, I'm sorry. Oops. Here's train tracks. Now we're going to drive a little bit through some residential parts of Coralville. This is this Camp Cardinal here turns into 22nd Street, I want to say, 20th or 22nd Street, 22nd Avenue. Okay, Coralville is known for having like 23rd Street, 23rd Avenue, 23rd Avenue Place, 23rd Avenue Place Court. I got lost here a long time ago with a client in the car. It was so embarrassing. But anyway, we're going north on 22nd, and then we're gonna go through the Coralville Mall, and then some of the major thoroughways here in Coralville. Oh, this is 10th Street. We might have gone through it last tour. Major Street, it connects to the far east on 1st Avenue, and then the far west, it ends at Coral Ridge Avenue. That was a police officer back there, which I'm not doing anything illegal, but I always get a little nervous when when they drive by here. Again, residential area here in Coralville. This is like a little shortcut to the mall. 2nd Street is too busy, and I wanted y'all to see the residential areas. So there's this little one-way street that feeds into the Coral Ridge parking lot. I think I sold that house back there. Oh wait, no, that was a block over. Yes. Now we're coming up to the Coral Ridge Mall. It is our shopping center. Big flagship stores include Best Buy, there's a Target, JCPenney, there's a movie theater, there's a ice rink, children's museum, Shields sporting goods store. So sorry, you're gonna see mostly the parking lot, not very pretty, but we're at the mall. And then here directly to the north we have highway Interstate 80. Yeah, see, not sure if y'all can see, but there's Target, there's Shields. There's always some gnarly traffic around here. Yeah, there's a Barnes & Noble here, Old Navy, shoe department, or shoe depot. I think it's shoe department. We get a circus here in the summers. And now we're exiting the mall to Coral Ridge Avenue. Now here's Interstate 80. So we're going north right now on Coral Ridge Avenue, aka Highway 965. Here to the west directly is our big Walmart. Further west is the Costco. And then our Walkwell Collins or Collins Aerospace Campus, which is an engineering firm here, big employer. Or I guess technology. Aerospace engineering is what I meant. This is where Bed Bath & Beyond used to be, another little shopping area. There's lots of retail around here. Just within a quarter-mile radius of the Interstate 80 and Coral Ridge Avenue. So if we keep going north, we'll drive directly into North Liberty. We're gonna make our way there soon. But first I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of Coralville. So this is where Holiday Boulevard or Holiday Road starts and ends. Holiday Road is another street that goes all the way through to 12th Avenue. And 1st Avenue, which are major streets here in Iowa City and Coralville. Big residential area. Some pretty views on this street. Look at those colors, if you guys can see. And see how a lot of the trees are already just completely gray. See, I could have done this a couple of days ago and then we would have had a little bit more color, but it is what it is. It was just cold. We had a really cold week last week, so riding around with the top down was not an option. So again, we're on Holiday Road, big residential area, lots of zero lot style homes, which are, a lot of people call them duplexes. You know, you share a wall, but they're not condos. You own your lot, you can fence it, you can paint the house, you can change the roof. Oh, here's Northridge Pavilion and Park, cool little event space and park. But yeah, again, a lot of these houses are duplex style for simplicity, but they're individual single-family properties just with a shared wall. And then you have single-family residential, just detached homes. Also a mix of 12-plex to townhouse-style condos all over here. And construction ranges from anywhere from the 50s to late 90s, early 2000s. See, like over here you have some like apartment-style condos, then more zero-lot styles. More apartment style, these are more rentals, but some of them are owner occupied. There's still some Halloween decorations out and about. Actually, I think I sold this house. I sold that house a couple years ago. So here we're coming up on 12th Avenue, which is another major street. We covered this one in the, I don't remember if it was the winter tour or the spring tour, but we were here. So this street goes all the way up to North Liberty and all the way down to 2nd Street. This is the weirdest roundabout in the city. It's tiny and inconvenient, but it works. Except unless you're a bus or like a larger vehicle, you have to roll over it. Again, more single-family homes here. Now we keep going, you will end up on 1st Avenue, but I'm going to take you through Highland Park Avenue, which is another, oops. Sorry. On Highland Park Avenue here, this is another high dollar per square foot neighborhood, but with newer houses than Walnut Ridge back there. And there's a really cool house here that looks like a castle that I hope we get to see. Here it is. I don't know if y'all can see, but it looks like a castle. There's like a gargoyle. Yeah, maybe this camera will catch it. Such a cool house. Now we are at Brown Deer Road. Brown Deer neighborhood is another nice neighborhood, high value homes. And this shares a name with the Brown Deer Golf Course, which I don't know if they rebranded recently. I'm not a golfer, but people in this neighborhood like to play golf. So yep, we're in the older part of Brown Deer now. A lot of the houses here were built in the 80s, 90s. You have a lot of the McMansion style over here. Some really cool houses though. And here's the golf course to my left. So some of these houses back to the golf course, obviously. Now we're coming up on Holiday Road again. So we did like a big little U turnaround here through the nice neighborhoods, as one might call them. So here we are back on Holiday Road. Look at these gorgeous trees. Here you have some condos and homes. Some apartments over here. The First Steps Learning Center, so pre-K education, I believe. And we're coming up here on First Avenue in Coralville, another major street. Here we have some more condos. And then here's the golf course and some brand new development condos they're building over here. But the golf course, Brown Deer, is to the west here. We're going north on First Avenue. Coralville, First Avenue. Iowa City has a First Avenue also that goes north to south, but this is Coralville. And over there at the light, we are coming up on Oakdale Boulevard, which we have not seen at these tours yet. So Oakdale Boulevard goes all the way from Dubuque Street in Iowa City to the east, all the way to Coral Ridge Avenue back to the west. Another big street that takes you east to west. And then if you keep going north on this street, you'll end up in North Liberty. And here's the golf course, Brown Deer. See, a lot of these trees are already completely bald. Oh well. Oh shit, it's all good. Here's the other end of Brown Deer Road, and I want to say that's Wickham Elementary. Yep. I love this stretch of Oakdale Boulevard. It's beautiful in the summer, it's beautiful in the fall. Now we're coming up on the intersection of 12th Avenue and Oakdale Boulevard. So here to the north, you'll end up in North Liberty. We drove down the street last tour. Forward, you have a University of Iowa Research Park campus that we're gonna drive through. And then we'll make our way to North Liberty and then back. Here's more residential to the north here, and to the south too. But we'll come up to the research campus here soon. There's a Kirkwood campus back there, child care, child services over here, University of Iowa, what is that? Driving Safety Research Institute. There's an innovation center not far from here. IDT DNA. And here we are back to Coral Ridge Avenue. Just north of where we were earlier. We keep going forward, we'll find our way back to the Costco and Collins Aerospace, but we're going to North Liberty right now. So along this street you have mostly commercial uses, restaurants, healthcare. Here's the jail. Wait, no. Jail. Oh no, it is the jail. Or the prison, I guess. The jail is down in downtown Iowa City. So 15 years ago, there was nothing here. This was all cornfields. This highway was not 2 lanes. It was like well, 4 lanes total. It was a 2-lane highway two ways. And yeah, the city has, North Liberty and Coralville have basically merged into the metro area that is Iowa City today in the last 15 years. So yeah, all these restaurants are new. Pure Bar, Barrel House. Bar is it's like an exercise routine, like ballet bar kinda. Chipotle Dental Care, new University of Iowa Hospital campus over here as well. Jersey Mike's, there's a big Hy-Vee over here. We're technically still in Coralville. It becomes North Liberty here in a little bit. Again, behind these buildings, you have the Hills Bank. I mean, Hills Bank is up ahead. You have the Hy-Vee. Oh, we'll see if we make it here. Oh, temperature's dropping. It's now 64 degrees. Oh, I could have made that. Shoot. Oh well. Here we are. And this is for Evergreen Road. So this road, oops, turns into 12th Avenue that we were just on, and then takes you all the way back to Coralville. Here's a new University of Iowa Healthcare campus. They just inaugurated this year. Full service. There's a lot of pediatric focus there, and it's a hospital. University of Iowa Hospital, new campus. So we're going west on Forever Green Road. This road will take you all the way to Interstate 385 and all the way to Tiffin. So this becomes Tiffin if you keep going. But we're not gonna go that way. We're gonna stay in North Liberty. This is all a cornfield to the north, and eventually will be developed into residential, probably. This is Jones Boulevard, which is a major street here in North Liberty. It goes north to south, and a lot of people take it because there's no stoplights except for this one and the one all the way at the other end on Penn Street. And it's easy to get to many parts of the residential areas in North Liberty through Jones Boulevard. Oh, sunlight! Yay! This is St. Andrews Drive, another big street here in North Liberty, but it goes east to west. And by big street, I mean long, I suppose. So again, it takes you all the way from 965, Highway 965, all the way to Kansas Avenue, which we'll go through. Kansas Avenue is the next major north-south way before the interstate. Here to the south is the beautiful Centennial Park and the new Hy-Vee Center. Again, big park, nice walk-in trail, some playground equipment, and a big community center sponsored by Hy-Vee. I don't know if y'all can see that with the sun glare, but here it is. And then a cornfield to the north. Very Iowa. Hey, as long as the phone is not flying off, it's all good, but sorry about those movements. And this is an elementary school. I want to say it's North Bend Elementary School. So we are outside of the Iowa City Community School District now. This is I want to say it's part of Clear Creek Amana School District. And yeah, North Bend Elementary, right here in North Liberty. So it's funny that not far you have a different school district, but it is what it is. And here we are coming up on Kansas Avenue. If you go south here, you'll end up at Forever Green Road. We're going north, we're gonna go to Penn Street. Beautiful pond back here. The Green State Credit Union main center, the financial center they call it, so that's the big Chungus office. Then here you have a lot of single-family homes and condos, some detached condos, some of those 12-plex apartment-style condos. These are some rentals, and they seem empty. There's like, all these commercial spaces have been empty for years. I don't know what they're doing to get them filled in, but there's nothing in there. There's the iconic North Liberty Water Tower up ahead. Some townhouses here. Again, condos and single family to the east here. Just a good mix of styles of homes around here. A lot of people like North Liberty because it's a suburb of Iowa City, basically. Don't hate me, but it is what it is. But there's like a lot of conveniences, you know, like all the retail you need, the schools, the ease of living. It's a nice community for people who like that setting, you know. When you go downtown or to Iowa City in general, it's older, you know, it feels like a college campus in many parts. So a lot of people come to North Liberty for the suburbia feel. That's my take. Here we are coming up on Penn Street, another major North Liberty road. So now here we have a Casey's gas station, and then up ahead we have a Come and Go, which is about to rebrand to Maverick. So this is one of the last few local Come and Go's that still say Come and Go. So take a picture. Come and Go. And here we are, beautiful North Liberty sign. We are on Penn Street, going east. And I'm holding the camera just so it doesn't like fly with the wind, because we're going 45. here we have the Palestra, which is a gym rec center type place. Bulldogs and Pizza Ranch, a new family center. It's a restaurant, pizza buffet, arcade, bowling at Bulldogs. Cool space. Those are new in the last 2 years. And here this light is Jones Boulevard. So where we were earlier, this is it. This is it, and it keeps going north a little bit. Again, mostly commercial uses here along Penn Street, but further ahead then it becomes more residential. Here's a car wash. Back here we have the Field Day Brewery, which is a new brewery in the last 3 years. Nice brewery, local brewery, and then Tin Roost, another cool restaurant. Nice spaces here in North Liberty. Now we're not gonna go north of here. There's a little bit more to see to the north, some more subdivisions, residential, and then like camping, campground, and other spaces, but we're just gonna go back to Coralville because we're running out of time and daylight. Now we are at Ranshaw Way, which is also 965, which we saw earlier. So as you see, we've made a bunch of big circles over here. The new Caribou Coffee that just opened. Here to the right. And if we could go, that would be wonderful. Here's a little commercial center to the north, strip mall, you know. There's restaurants, mostly restaurants, coffee shop, food, a Walgreens pharmacy. Right here to the left is the new community pantry. Huge facility. They're gonna have an orchard back there and community gardens, and obviously resources for people who need food, clothing, brand new facility, state of the art. Now we're going to the heart of North Liberty, which we covered a little bit during the winter tour. We got lost somewhere around here. Right here where this white truck is turning, that's North Dubuque Street. This street goes all the way downtown Iowa City, which we're gonna go there here in a little bit, but we're gonna take another way around so that you can see more of North Liberty. Again, we're going east on Penn Street. This roundabout will take you to Front Street to the north. If we keep going north that way, we're gonna get to a beautiful wooded area, more subdivisions, which, oh, I wish we could go there right now, but we're running out of time. Beautiful country roads back there. Oh, they probably look really good right now, but oh well. We're focusing in the metro areas. Maybe one day eventually we'll do a tour over there. Oh, it's so beautiful. A little gray, but it's mostly the shadows. So now here Penn Street curves a little bit and then it turns into, well, North First Avenue, which is really, it's called Liberty Way, North Liberty Way. Now we're coming back up to the residences. Here you have a mix of single family and townhomes mainly. Temperature's dropping, it is now 63 degrees. Now here we got some traffic because it's 4 p.m. and so here to the east or to my left is the high school, Liberty High School. So the kids are getting out of school right now. So you can expect a little traffic. We drove by, we're coming up here at the roundabout. That's Dubuque Street, North Dubuque Street. Yes, we can expect some traffic here. Go, kid. Again, this roundabout, if we go that way, we go towards Iowa City, that way towards North Liberty, this way towards Coralville. We're gonna go towards Coralville. And we're gonna go through some big neighborhoods again. We've gone through a couple of these today, huh? Some high price, high ticket homes over here. This is a brand new subdivision, mostly D.R. Horton, which, if you know, you know. Can't see, but there's a big ass house over here. Dovetail Estates here. Some condos here to the left. And we're back to Oakdale Boulevard. Now we're gonna go towards Iowa City. So that was the extent of our trip through North Liberty and Coralville today. So we're still in Coralville. In a couple of minutes, we're gonna be in Iowa City. There we go. So now we're going east on Oakdale Boulevard. So we're gonna drive almost all of it, basically. So back there at the stoplight, we started that way going west, now we're going east. So this is mostly, it's all residential to the north, except for this financial integrations and then the depot back there and like that little commercial area, but over here it's all residential. To the south it's all wooded, and then there's an office over there. A couple offices. Now this is Dubuque Street North. We covered some of this in most tours, winter and summer. We're going south towards Iowa City now. Oh no, there's gonna be dust there. Dang it. Oh well. Here to the left, or to the east, is our big Buffalo nickel, our wooden nickel. I don't know if y'all could see that. So now we're in Iowa City. So once Oakdale Boulevard ends, we become Iowa City, and all this dust sucks. Dang it, hopefully it doesn't impede the camera lens up there. We're back near the 80 North Dubuque Interstate exit. Right here where these cars are trying to turn. is the Linder Valley neighborhood, which we drove through during the summer tour. Oh, it probably looks beautiful right now. Maybe we'll drive back through there. We are going south on Dubuque Street. Look at this traffic. 4 p.m. traffic, leaving town. So we're near where we ended the summer tour here. At the light there, to the west is the Peninsula neighborhood. Yep, right up ahead here, you can see a little bit of City Park coming up. Like I said, here to the right is the Peninsula. Again, North Dubuque Street. That's the Mayflower neighborhood we just, or not neighborhood, dormitory we just passed. Here's City Park to the right, to the west. Damn. Hancher Auditorium back there. Iowa River here to the right. Again, more of that rush hour traffic here. Here's a pro tip for you. You're going south on Dubuque here. You want to be on the right lane because everyone here wants to turn left on Church and they never can because everyone is coming north on Dubuque, so it's impossible. Now every now and then someone wants to turn right on this street too, on Church, which can be tricky because of the pedestrians, but it's quicker to turn right than left over here. So long story short, be on the right lane by the Church Street intersection. See? See, told ya, they want to turn right, they want to turn left. Now we're coming up to downtown Iowa City. We're basically downtown now. Lots of college students live in this area, right? Bro, what's up? Hi. Here we are on Market and Dubuque Street. Now we are basically on campus, the heart of Iowa City downtown. We're gonna see the old Capitol here shortly. Oh, and there's a festival? Wait, is the street closed? Oh my God, wait, what's going on? They didn't invite me. Oh, it's a protest, okay. Wait, is it? Well, there is a protest. There's the old Capitol right up ahead. Hey, that's my friend Brad. Oh, it's for the football game. It's the sportscasters, I guess. And they're protesting, and that's literally my buddy Brad. All right, sir, what are you doing? Bye, Brad. Whoa. Yeah, political protest. It's a big political climate right now. So now we are downtown. It's the Pentecrest here. We are on Washington Avenue. Whoa. Here we have, again, more heart of downtown. City Target. Right here is the pedestrian mall, which is, again, the heart of downtown. Campuses over here, offices, innovation, coffee shops, just nightlife. And gnarly traffic. Hey. Oops. Will we ever make it across? Eventually. Here's the historic Englert Theater. Here's the senior center, or the center. Again, community center with senior focus. Uncle Son, overpriced Chinese food. No hate, it is what it is. It's not bad, but it's not worth it. Here's the Chauncey, it's in foreclosure. Many units there are in foreclosure. Film scene is in that building. Yeah, that's the Chauncey building right there. City Hall and our police department right here. The farmer's market is in this parking lot. That's a wrapped Cybertruck. Hard Happy Dad. That sounds perverted. New Pioneer Food Co-op. We're going south on Washington Street here. College Green Park. A biker. Or a cyclist, I'm sorry. And this intersection kind of sucks because you can't see anything and this car is just parked there. This is Dodge Street, major one-way street here in downtown Iowa City. And this is Burlington Street. We're going east on Burlington. Why am I hitting all the stoplights? Lucas Street, everyone has a Lucas Street story. Here's Governor Street. This is another one-way. And the one-ways are a big deal because they are fast and they're long. But I wanted to show you all Summit Street, because Summit Street is one of my favorite streets here in Iowa City. It's beautiful, lots of historic homes, old, big, and well-maintained, and it looks gorgeous this time of year. See? No. I love this house in this corner in particular. So pretty. The colors, at least. I don't know what the house actually looks like. It's fine. Love this house in this corner here too. One of my favorites, if not my favorite house in Iowa City. Well, actually no, my favorite is on the far east side, but this is my second favorite, I think. Here's the Deluxe Bakery. Love a very, very much loved bakery. Walnut Street. I just sold a house over there earlier this year. And here we are on Kirkwood Avenue, which I believe we covered some of this in the summer tour. And we're going to the east side here. Here's the old Kirkwood campus, Sycamore Street. Here's a P&G Oral-B plant, a manufacturer of toothbrushes and other products of the like. The Iowa City Marketplace, aka the old Sycamore Mall, which we covered some of this area in the summer tour, I want to say. Again, we'll be dealing with some school traffic. There is a junior high school up ahead here that, you know, they're getting out now, so might expect some higher traffic. Here's Tate High School. And this is First Avenue, Iowa City's First Avenue. Here is the junior high, Southeast Junior High to the east or to the right. Here's another historic come and go that they haven't updated, but it will be Maverick soon. And here's the First Avenue Hy-Vee, First Avenue Walgreens, Muscatine Avenue, big commercial area around here. Again, lots of grocery and pharmacy needs covered. Here's the Pizza Hut, I think is the last remaining one, and Shakespeare's Bar, woman-owned business, lovely bar and grill. Friendship Street here. Oh, and again, just beautiful fall ambiance here. Leaves are falling. It's just beautiful. Some of them are falling in my car, but that's okay. And up ahead is Court Street, which we haven't been able to see without construction basically all year. But yeah, this is the corner of Court Street and First Avenue in Iowa City. Here to the left is the City High School. And we keep going north on First Avenue. So it's 4:39, and look, it's basically sunset now. There's City High School. I don't know if you could see that, but it's over there. Now over here, you're getting mostly residential now. I mean, all residential basically. There's another Hy-Vee and a gas station and a bank up ahead, but otherwise it's all single family and apartments. Now here's Rochester Avenue. This street takes you all the way to the far east side and then all the way downtown if you go east or west, I'm sorry. That's the Hy-Vee drug town. Regina High School is right over here. That's the private Catholic school, K through 12. So I guess it's not just a high school, it's K through 12. Yes. This is the east end of Hickory Hill Park. Beautiful, lots of like 200 some acres of wooded park. Great place to go hiking, nature watching. It's gorgeous. Again, we're still on First Avenue. It is now 62 degrees. It is getting chilly. I brought a jacket, but I can't put it on. Okay, so now we're coming up here at the roundabout of Scott Boulevard and First Avenue. So we covered this area during the spring tour, I want to say. Right up ahead is the ACT campus, which is on its way out. So yeah, Scott Boulevard here. Woo! ACT campus up ahead. Beautiful sunset up ahead too. So now we are on Scott Boulevard going west. Here's the Oak Knoll East campus. It's independent-ish living for retirees. That's their new facility. Well, new as of like 6 years ago. There's a fire station and our new scooters. And this right here is North Dodge Street, which will take us all the way back to downtown Iowa City. Here's a North Dodge Hy-Vee, and I don't know if the camera's doing it justice, but we have a beautiful sunset up ahead. Prairie du Chien Road, we covered that in the summer tour. So yeah, now we're heading back to downtown, or towards downtown. All of this is in redevelopment talks. Well, not all of it, but like these buildings here to my left, northeast-ish. They're trying to well, it's already rezoned. They're trying to eventually develop it into like 80 some units of residential housing, and it was a big deal for the neighborhood because, you know, NIMBYs. Historic Brown Street, love this area. So again, we're on North Dodge Street. We were on this street a few blocks ahead earlier. We're going south and we're gonna go west on Church Street. This is the Horace Mann Elementary School here. Bump. Whoa. And here we have North Gilbert Street, which we were also near North Gilbert, or just Gilbert Street earlier. I'm gonna go back this way a little bit to avoid the congested downtown areas. So this neighborhood is called the North Side. I talked a little bit about the North Side at one of the last tours. Very coveted area, you know, lots of residences here. People love it because it's near campus, so popular for students, popular for the Iowa City lovers because it's one of those neighborhoods with lots of Iowa City character and charm. Plus the location is unbeatable. Lots of cool establishments, businesses, and things to do. Right here is Public Space 1 North, 229 Gallery, and the Iowa City Press Co-op. It is a community arts center, and here's the University of Iowa Hospital. Used to be Mercy Hospital. Long story short, private equity got in the way, and now it's university owned. Public Space 1, the Haunted Bookshop, the James Theater, John's Grocery, historic grocery store here in Iowa City, Artifacts, awesome consignment store. You find really cool things there, you know, antiques, art. Here is the, oh, you probably can't see it. This red building next to me is the Foxhead Bar. It is one of the oldest bars in Iowa City. Cool scene there, cash only. Can we go? Whoa. And here we are back downtown. So this is Iowa Avenue. The old Capitol is right here. Again, here's the Chauncey Tower. Several units in foreclosure there. Oh, there goes Chris Way. I know him. See, it's one of those towns where if you drive around downtown, you're just gonna see people you know, which is awesome. Stuck behind Gator here. Here we are back on Burlington Street. And we are going west on Burlington. Again, the pedestrian mall is right here behind this parking ramp. We're just going through downtown again. Estella's Fresh Mex, delicious burritos. New Edge Tower, right here's the School of Music. This was built in 2014-15. Beautiful building. And my phone's gonna die, so I guess we're gonna end it here, but thank you so much for watching. I wanted to show you Kinnick Stadium, but I guess we're not gonna make it, so have a good one, y'all.